So, is Morphling any good this game? Maybe,
10
not
seconds
yet.
remaining.
But as T1 have been
5
consistently
seconds remaining.
picking. Wait, it was the. Yeah, Forev selected second pick, and then Mushi took Radiant. And so they put a lot of value in
Radiant
giving
team
Miracle
pick.
the last hero of the game.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they can somehow justify Morphling, seeing as how most of the other heroes are getting banned out. Slark, PL, Void. Still has the Terrorblade if he wants to go back for that, but I think that was primarily picked just because of the anti-mage.
Right. Well, and I'm just thinking about also that Nyx Assassin ban. It makes sense too, considering they wanted to run this
10
Ember Spirit, a
seconds
little bit more of
remaining.
an active hero. Get
True.
super annoyed when the Flame Guard just pops and he's just
5
like
seconds
and dies
remaining.
afterwards. They could go back for the Grimstroke if they wanted to on CR. That's a pretty nifty combo. And then obviously the ulti from Lich, but also just like Frost Shield and Inkswell. It's really terrifying, particularly when there's an Ember Spirit in the game. Could be cool.
Dire team pick.
You think Mushi knows how to play it though?
I'm sure he does. He could play the
Okay.
Lich. He can get out there and do that. Why not?
Yeah, that's true.
He definitely
I mean,
knows how to play
it's
that hero.
two kind of 5-position heroes though, and one needs to be given 4-position farm though. So pick up a Legion Commander. Not necessarily
10
anything
seconds
great
remaining.
worth purging off, but a strong laner nonetheless.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I guess
Radiant
that being
team
able to
pick.
hold somebody in place they can't stampede away is kind of nice. But besides that, I guess it just feels like it's a comfort-oriented thing. Man, after that last game from Zhao Yu, though, it was I don't know. I think that to me that was like a very frustrating game for him. Just like on that Sand King, ever since it started when that Grimstroke rotated up and got the kill, it just felt like
10
he was a little bit
seconds
tilted throughout the
remaining.
rest of the game.
Yeah,
Dire
I can
team
definitely agree with that.
battle.
So something more. Whoa, this seems kind of cheesy.
That's why you get the Legion.
Yeah,
They're just like, you know what? We are going to kill Miracle. Like that one person in particular. I like
bro,
it.
this is so cheesy. There's
Yeah.
not even any heroes worth silencing. You're literally just giving Rubik like a whole bunch of amazing spells to steal.
Dude,
5 seconds
sometimes you just need
remaining.
a little cheese in your diet,
So let's see. Lifestealer would not be bad for T1. Let's see, what else would be okay kind of dealing with this Legion Commander Skywrath combination. Any heroes? I mean, Morphling's not bad because Morphling, you can almost always be able to get the shift off. The only thing is that Skywrath's silence is one of the few instant cast silences in the game, but it also doesn't have like astonishingly good cast range or anything like that. So generally, you can predict it. So yeah, I'd be on board with that. I don't know. This seems very corny to me. I'm not a fan of the CR draft.
You're such a hater.
This is
Such
like
a hater.
this is a tier 6 Battle Cup draft that would win in tier 6 Battle Cup.
Exactly. Dude, maybe this is tier 6 Battle Cup. We've ascended.
It is.
That's what happens when online leagues come back.
I think
You
this
get
is
to see-
descending.
You get to see some crazy stuff pop off. Yeah, I kind of agree. I mean, particularly because if you're in a way now, it feels like they're super in on magic damage, right? And you've got Centaur Mars as like two big, beefy, strong
10
boys,
seconds remaining.
and then on top of that, an Undying. So like this hypothetically could be a game where like we see two pipes, maybe even. They're probably just gonna get like one pipe and then a BKB or something, but that does solve some of the issues. Now you've got a bit of a mix of damage, and it's a safe lane Ember.
Yeah, wait, I didn't even realize who was T1 sending mid. I didn't even think about that. I guess
I think it's a
mid
Mars. Yeah.
Okay, so they'll send the Templar Assassin up against that and safe lane Ember. Okay. I don't know how the Mars Ember matchup goes. Actually, I have no idea how that matchup goes. So maybe that's why they're deciding to send the Ember mid, because it's very obvious that Mars is going to be be going mid. And
no, they're saying the TA mid.
Select your hero.
Right. I'm saying like why did they have to pick the TA though if they already knew the matchup though?
Got it.
And they guaranteed that it was a Mars mid. So yeah, I guess Ben-Hur is also a very snowbally kind of player. So if you can enable him, then all the more damage to put into this duel, but they go with the Morphling, and I find it very unlikely that they're going to catch Miracle off guard. This is the hero that CR first phase banned in game 1, and T1 consistently saving their second pick so that they can have Miracle's pick at the very end, and CR think that they can cheese out T1, which is possible. T1 have not proven to be like a top tier team by any means, but I think I have more confidence in Galv to outsmart this very, very corny combo.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see if there is going to be. I was going to make a cheese pun again. We'll see if they can do it. We're just going to leave it at that as we hop into the game now.
Pun. Come on, you can't tease me like that.
Literally, sometimes when I start talking, like my brain is just like something's going to come out here and it's going to be good.
Remove the filter. Whenever you start casting, you take the filter out of your mouth. Whoop.
Exactly.
And that's how you get chat wheel lines, my friend.
But there was nothing there. I knew that there was nothing there. So I was just like, I'm just going to leave it off right there. This is why we have the online leagues. It's all for the prep work.
Right. It's a tier 2 casters for a tier 2 league.
Easy. So let's see. What do we got? We've got, as far as the big things I'm worried about this game, I will say that, leaving that Morphling open the entire game, they knew that there was a chance that T1 was going to take it. They knew there was a high likelihood they were going to take it. And it feels like this is their answer to the Morphling, which I do sometimes like to see. It's
but then why wouldn't they last ban it? What was their last ban anyway, actually? Oh, Lone Druid.
Right.
How is Lone Druid a higher priority ban than Morphling Miracle?
So bear with me here for a second. That's the pun.
No, Bear got banned.
That's the pun.
That's the fun.
So here it is. This is what's going on. You prep for a specific thing in this game, right? You're like, okay, we know that they love to run Morphling. We're going to come up with an anti-Morphling draft, and we are going to dare them to take it. And then you leave it for them till the very end, and you're like, all right, this is our answer. Let's see if it works. So you give them a shot to actually run it. So they actually wanted this Morphling. That's why they left it in, because they wanted to play against the Morphling. That's my thought. If it's going to work, that's a different question.
You can dig your own grave, I suppose. You did say $50,000 straight to Miracle, all in his pockets.
Be amazing. Dude, he'd be so down. Probably not. He would share with this team. He's a nice guy.
He only also has one of the Morphling immortals. He doesn't have the Morphling head immortal.
Oh no.
That it changes the. Wait, what does it change? I thought he has 2 immortals. Maybe he only has 1. No, he does have 2. Yeah, there's a head one that makes him look like Viper's head. Poor Miracle, literally. He needs to win some prize money and get some sick cosmetics.
Down. Somebody go gift it to him right now.
Yeah.
Looks like the trade-off of runes will be 1 apiece. And it's going to be Rubik Centaur down bottom facing off against VT Faded. They keep on leaving this guy alone at the start. He seems lonely. They will have somebody to come down here afterwards. Mushi's going to come babysit. And then up top, this is going to be an interesting lane to watch. I feel like Ohio shouldn't be able to bully back the Sky, though, to be honest, or to bully back the Undying. Like, Undying's the ultimate lane bully, right?
I totally agree. Yes, this is going to be very, very difficult for Ohio. He has no mana regen. He has a wand straight out of the base on Skywrath. So that's peculiar. I never see Skywraths leave the base like that. Why would... I mean, the full wand, is he just, like, assuming that Paulson's just going to spam decay on it? Because Paulson, he can out-sustain this, I'm pretty sure. Ohio's down to the half HP. Yeah, Paulson's punches hurt so much. Meanwhile, Legion Commander stealing the wave, which she can do with or without the Skywrath. But yeah.
So it's interesting too. I've been looking at these builds for Skywraths, and Concussive Shot is actually a better ratio of like damage to mana. Oh no, he's tanking towers. Is he dead? No, he's not dead. It's a better ratio of like damage to mana cost, but the cooldown is so long that it really feels bad when you're just like running around not able to do anything. So I don't know if this is going to end up working.
But the level 1 Arcane Bolt like generally does not deal enough damage that it's usually not worth spamming. It used to be very popular whenever Skywraths could just blow their whole mana pool and then walk to the tier 2 and then kill themselves and then come back to the lane with full mana.
Right.
But now it's almost always worth getting the Concussive Shot, because you also have the possibility, if it's like 2 melee heroes, then maybe you hit them both with 1 nuke.
Right.
But this is just why Skywrath is not a particularly popular hero right now, is because there are many shortcomings in terms of his itemization, in terms of his farm priority, in terms of the amount that he even supports the lane.
They're gonna try and kill Ohio here too. They've got waveform on Miracle.
Yeah.
If he steps too far on Ohio, he's definitely gonna go down. But Paulison also trading hits with the Legion, not always the best when you can get that passive right click back the other direction. As Zhao Yu, did he get a double decay there too? Oof. Overwhelming odds.
He's been getting a couple of those. Skywrath does have mana regen now, though. He's got the Mango and he's got a Clarity. Oh, Miracle.
Ooh.
Rip that soul.
Such a good ability for the amount of mana it costs. And then he just salves and pops a Clarity and can go for a little pull here. Yeah, a really good start to this lane, it looks like, for T1.
The inefficiency from Paulson. He salved up while he had 16 decay stacks, and now he didn't even get to full HP. Inefficient.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Ben-Hur salves after he got speared back to the tower. Looks to be pretty okay here against the In Your Dream Mars. Actually, no, what am I talking about? 12 and 12 versus 8 and 3. Ben-Hur's kind of getting bodied.
I'm still watching top.
Okay.
This is first blood's gonna pop off any second now. Someone's gonna overextend, and I'm putting my money on Ohio.
The T1 are winning all 3 lanes right now, and like winning mid real hard. At least
All right, fine. God damn it! You made me look away.
Get wrecked.
What's happening in the mid lane? In Your Dream versus Ben-Hur. Yeah, well, this is part of the reason why they opted to. Oh wait, oh no, it's going the other way around.
Yeah, he's owning. He's got 14 denies.
Bro, wow, holy crap, that's very respectable.
Oh, throwing out the spear to get those last hits, trying to push it back while I'm missing kills all over the map. They got the DD though on a Ben-Hur, and she can draw aggro, maybe go for a sideblade hit. Not gonna happen. But yeah, they lose the Rubik down bottom, so we're full T-Tours right now.
Oof. And still Miracle tempting fate. But he's got actually 6 Swan charges, so he's good at this point. I don't really think there's enough burst damage that could stop him. Although, Skywrath actually opting to take a very early point in Ancient Seal, so he has the Silence available, which could be useful to prevent a Soul Rip from coming out, or preventing the Attribute Shifter waveform from coming out. So something I don't really see too frequently in the laning phase, but I can see the potential.
Yeah, it definitely seems nice. They're going to need... Oh, there it is. Yeah, they turn it around and able to get that kill onto Undying. So Paulison going down. We'll be able to bring out a bunch of stuff, I'm assuming, for Miracle, if they want to. As 5-minute mark comes around, In Your Dream, tanking through a lot of those right clicks and side blades. Meanwhile, down bottom, we haven't looked at it at all. Ember Spirit not having a terrible time against the Centaur, it looks like.
You may need to look back mid, because things are going crazy.
TP in from Paulison.
5 heroes.
Tombstone down. They're going to get in range of the lift in a second. No, but the slowdown came. So they're instead going to have to be content with the Mushi kill, which they will get very easily. In the meantime, some damage being dealt to the mid-tier 1 tower. Nothing really to write home about.
Does cost Paulison's TP, though, and so he's going to have to walk all the way up top. But Skywrath has also gone elsewhere. He's went to go pick up both the bounty runes. 3 bounty runes. Oh, no. 2 and 2, it looks like. No. Never mind. 3 go the way of Radiant, 1 go the way of Dire.
Nice.
I am so used to seeing people with bottles, as that's a fair amount of damage, but 14 stick charges on Miracle.
Yeah. You stand right on it. Can pop these afterwards if he wants to heal back up a little bit, as Paulison just gave it the little punch.
Shall you go for a random overwhelming
down
odds?
bottom?
I hope he does.
Yokum moving in. BT faded, finds the chains afterwards, and the bring down Forev. Looks like he is going to fall. Can they get in range as they pull back in Yokum? They pop the arena and be able to get the stun off. So they take down VT Faded, now seeing if they can kill off Mushi. Doesn't have any more mana left. They do have another round of Fade Bolt in 7 seconds. As the creeps are chasing through the trees, they wrap around, find Mr. Mushi, and a chance for a kill. Yokum gets it instead. On the other side of the map, dude, absolute bloodbath. What the hell? They're going crazy.
Yeah. Dude, this early point in Ancient Seal is paying heavy dividends. This Morphling is anytime he shows up in the lane, he has to be so careful about getting silence. It's a 3-second silence at level 1, instant cast, and I mean that's very significant in the laning phase.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're not used to laning against the Skywrath mage, this is what happens.
It's really good. It seems like it's been an okay answer so far. Also worth noting, Ben-Hur, after being down, is very much caught up in last hits and ahead right now of the Mars. 300 gold after being like super far down.
Bot lane, Mushi gazes Forev into the tower, activates Retaliate.
Chase forward, gets the kill. Nicely done. It was a nice attempt to go for the double edge, but then VT Faded Slight dodged it. Maybe could have been able to get out with the Flame Guard being turned off afterwards.
Yeah. So, quick turnaround. Initially, it seemed like the lanes were going quite heavily in the favor of T1. But now it seems like things are coming up roses for CR as TA is at level 6. Ancient stack, will they get this third one? Yep. So 3 ancient stacks waiting for her. And maybe getting a kill on Yokum.
Back towards mid, they try and pull it in. VT Faded, thinking about going. They get the root there onto 2. Still a little bit scary. They take it down. No more Flame Guard available. Ben-Hur trying to live. They get the gaze, pull him back in. In Your Dream gets taken down, but the spear goes off. Not enough to kill off Ben-Hur as Paulison silenced and going to die. They managed to find 2 more kills, likely to get the tower. Dude, CR, they got pissed off after that last game. They're doing it.
Yeah, this is way more map movement than I saw out of them in the first game. Way more kills. Freaking 12 kills at 8.5 minutes in the game.
Yeah.
Way more combat than I was expecting, but that's definitely going in the favor of CR. In terms of late game potential, like T1 have this locked and loaded. The Morphling is by far the strongest hero in the game come late game. Xiao Yu, level 6.
They have this vision. Yeah, and he's switching back over. This ward saved his life right there. That would have been a dead miracle otherwise. So we'll keep our eyes on that one as we are getting towards the 10-minute mark right now. Both outposts held by the Radiant. Dire, though, have kind of good control over this area as Yokum's going to get a pull off and likely going to go and take over the outpost, I would imagine. TA finishing off Ancients in the meantime.
And getting a bunch of neutralizing items in the process. So we'll see if I think they really want to do something with this first duel. Skywrath isn't level 6 yet, but they do have enough damage if they go for it on Paulson.
Oh, he cast it. Chasing. Find him. Miracle jumps in. A ton of damage out. They have the arena so much back towards CR's. 4 heroes are suddenly here. Where did all these dire heroes come from? What's up, man? How's it going?
They just materialized out of nowhere.
That was crazy.
It was quite the turnaround. Skywrath just like disintegrated. He was there one moment and then gone the next. Duel doesn't go one way or the other, but Legion Commander does kind of blow the first attempt.
Oh no, Ben-Hur. They're not going to go on him. He's just going to laugh at him a little bit. Yeah, that was crazy though, because now it was like almost a 3,000 gold lead, and now suddenly it's back down to 1,000. They will lose the Centaur there, as the first instance Skywrath Mage ulti is used. Mystic Flare on a face. Feels real bad.
And then immediate smoke up. I'm not sure what they're looking for, because Chain Frost isn't available. They blew the Mystic Flare. I guess they just want to establish some vision in the eastern jungle. But Morphling hasn't left the lane yet. Morphling's still kind of waiting for this tier 1 to go down before he goes anywhere.
Yeah.
And, ooh, Rubik Steel's Trap. That's super value.
That's pretty cool.
Let's just get some vision all over the place, because that's what CR were hoping to accomplish as they get a silence on Mars.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
If they manage to get a bunch of vision around the dire jungles, then there are great heroes at taking advantage of that. Ember's really good at assassinating these low HP, low or high agi attribute shifted morphlings. Ohio can do it with the silence. Obviously, the duel is going to be pretty good.
Force out the press the attack, and then they back out. Yeah, getting it there. They have one in the Roche Pit as well as Centaur. Again, in some trouble, pulled back in. Chain Frost, everything. Dude, Forev is just getting the treatment right now, and it looks like he's going to go down eventually as they do find that kill. On the other side, though, Mars blows up Ohio. So In Your Dream getting a return kill there for the cost of his Centaur.
Oh, another trap. Telekinesis not in range.
Yeah. and they back out again. So
a lot of focus is being placed on this Morphling, which is entirely necessary. I'm surprised that Miracle has not reverted to the jungle yet, but they've only given up the mid-tier 1 tower. Centaur keeps returning to the bot lane despite kind of dying fairly frequently. And he has a full Vanguard completed, and he's still taking a great deal of abuse, but it's all in the name of protecting Miracle and making sure that his lane feels very, very safe.
yeah. I mean, they're kind of bullying him here just because, you know, going for that full Vanguard, obviously it's good against the TA, and getting into a Crimson Guard's nice, but he kind of has to get towards a hood at some point. Otherwise, he's just going to keep dying like that. So you can understand the idea for sure. But we'll see where they end up going next. VT Faded has been putting on a clinic so far, it feels like. Despite being somewhat low on his net worth, he's just been moving around the map and making a lot of space. As Miracle spots him, and they're going to give up this tower, it looks like, although maybe not. Full wrap around Ohio, kind of in no man's land. He gets caught, and now everybody shows up again. All of tier 1, all of them are here. But they will only get the 1 kill on the Skywrath as they defend the tower.
They have Stampede in 8 seconds, so they can feel pretty confident pushing this tower themselves. And they have Arena up as well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's hard to go all in right now. Like, Ember, if he's got a Remnant back, which he actually doesn't.
Well, I mean, Miracle, yeah, he can slight chain VT Faded, and they can spear into that.
They're thinking about it. This is really scary right now. Are they going to go in? Root is there already. Ohio dead yet again as they blow him up right at the start. Still looking to control this Legion commander for the moment. Ben-Hur blinks forward to try and find it. They steal away not the Chain Frost, but Mushi already throwing out his. It's a good amount of damage. Arena down now as well. Miracle turning on the other side. This is looking so bad for TR right now as they are losing hero after hero, core after core, and Zhao Yu, the last one left alive. They just did not have enough in the tank, and T1 asserting dominance.
That was just an irresponsible defense from them. Like, they know that there's a ward up here. They have absolutely no vision of where T1 are, and so Skywrath TPs just in plain sight. Miracle does successfully use the slight chain combo against Radiant. He slight chains the Skywrath, immediate spear follow-up into the tree line, and again, like, half of the vision is obscured, which is part of the reason I think why In Your Dream waited on the arena for so long, because it would break down all the trees. So they started running to the left. The Centaur chased them to the left tree line, but then the arena came down, the tombstone came down, and once again T1 established a vision advantage. So not a well-intentioned defense from CR.
Feels like if you want to do that, I mean, they immediately deward this afterwards. That's the value of throwing down those wards right at the start of the fight. Like, yes, it's going to get dewarded afterwards, but yeah, we are going to see another round of just kill Forev. Poor Forev. He's like, please, all I want in my life is this poor hood. I don't even know if it would make the difference, to be honest. Like, he's still just going to die to it.
Yeah. If he's able to activate the spell shield, then maybe it would make a difference, but aside from that.
But that is all according to the plan, you know? This is the way that T1 play. Forev dies over and over and over again, and then he eventually gets Miracle out of a bad spot, and then they win the game. Paulison, turned upon, spear, soul rip, trying to live, not quite enough. But are they going to be able to find any return kills? There's the lift on a Legion commander with this tombstone down. They are in a whole world of trouble. Nice job by In Your Dream there as well. Able to dodge back from the TA hit, and it gets blocked.
Miracle's coming.
As they find him, Ben-Hur rooted for the moment.
The clumsy net on Morphling.
Give him the spear. Chase down and the finish.
Yeah, TA does not have the Desolator yet, and so it's you have two very strong heroes, sure, the Legion Commander and the TA, but Undying is also massive, and he didn't even end up activating. Oh, that's another kill. Oh boy.
They're trying to take down In Your Dream. Miracle is still standing tall here. They do kill him off. Root now onto 2, turning onto Mushi. He's pulled back in for a moment, but you got to be so afraid of this Miracle Ember.
Slight fist. Yeah,
because
the
that's
Miracle
what he
Ember,
is now.
exactly.
Dude, he's still got some extra duration on that. You gotta be careful. He's already got a triple kill.
And he's got his Lincoln Sphere also, so now, like, the Skywrath is not able to initiate, the Legion Commander is not able to initiate, you basically need slight chains, and that's the only disable that you have.
What a game so far from Miracle. What a series.
Yeah.
So far, 17 kills and 1 death across 2 games. Very impressive showing. Jump in, duel. Ohio trying to get in range to be the spoiler, make life terrible, and he did it. They didn't hit there, didn't decide to use the chains on Miracle, so he just backs out.
Man, I wonder if he's gonna hold on to this clumsy net. What other neutral items do they have? Do they not have like a fan brace or anything?
Does the Lincoln stop the clumsy net from hitting him?
No, it doesn't.
That'd be
That would
cool.
be pretty sick though.
Yeah.
Spear backward. God, this Skywrath is so squishy.
Yeah, now Mushi's in some trouble too. Gonna try to go for the press the attack, but the arena used yet again. Shane Frost bouncing back and forth. It's gonna be enough to kill Yoakum, not enough to take down Miracle. In Your Dream gonna throw one more spear out before they back away. So they find themselves another couple kills, lose the Rubik. And again, very high octane game so far. Almost 40 kills in sub 20 minutes.
Jeez. Oh my god, that is crazy.
Dire's
But
top
I
tower
mean,
is
at this point, the game is getting immensely hard for CR because the answers to Morphling are running out. By the time the Skywrath does complete his rod, if he ever completes his rod,
Oh, not again.
top lane,
Poor guy. Forev, it's like, first it's the Legion, now it's
Forev Dota.
Dude, this poor fella. It's all for the team. All for the team. You give up your life so that way you can take down the TA afterwards. As they try and blow up Yoakum, living for the moment, backing away. One more touch is going to get the kill. In the meantime, Zhao Yu seeing if he can finish this one off, dancing to his heart's content. As In Your Dream and Paulison are going to back out. Ember's still nearby if they want to get a little bit frisky again. Able to get the stun there onto 2. Zhao Yu baiting it beautifully as they kill off Paulison. And In Your Dream again trying to run away. He still has the arena, drops the arena down, but Miracle shows up, turns into this Ember, seeing if they can find this finish. There's going to be the root for the moment. Right click's coming through. He's playing this really fast and loose. Can they kill him off in time? Waveform one direction. In Your Dream still has a blink. Almost there with the spear. Oh, the turnaround. He's going to have the spear in a second, but he needs the soul ring. Throws it out. The creep's almost going to kill him. In Your Dream, run away from the creeps. They are going to get that kill. And the creeps, oh, he lives. Unbelievable.
Oh my god. This is why you don't let Miracle get his hands on Morphling, or Naga Siren, or Terrorblade,
Dude, look at these
or Ember
creeps.
Spirit.
Yeah, man, you got to ban too. Oh, poor Forev. He just keeps dying. Oh no.
Out of the pan and into the fire, man. Well, whatever. You know, Morphling's freaking 10.5k net worth. And usually, whenever other cores are feeding nonstop, then I'm like, bro, I don't think this single one position can carry the game. But in this situation, I think Miracle can, because no other carry is as strong as him. The hardest scaling core is going to be Templar Assassin, I guess. Yes, technically Legion has infinite scaling, but that does not really count. The Ember Spirit is countering himself by existing in Morphling's presence.
Yeah.
It's all up to the TA and her potential for burst damage. Right now, just the Blink Deso. She needs to complete the BKB, and then after that, she's gonna, I don't know, hopefully get to level 25 for the meld bash hit, because the ways to control this Morphling are wearing thin.
Yeah, I agree. It is a much harder carry on TA than it used to be with that meld bash, but Morphling's still the be-all end-all, at least in this game. Well, I've been looking at these wards up here on the top side of the map. I don't know if you've been seeing them at all
Do they
there.
give any vision, though?
I mean, a little bit. A little bit of vision.
They see that little area right there.
If somebody's hiding, that's important. Not again, forever. Oh, they baited him, though. They baited him. It's not going to matter. He still dies. And now In Your Dream might end up going down as well. He's living. Bulwark. Okay, turn around upon Ben-Hur. They switch Miracle back to the other side, which means he's got a meld strike in him if he wants it. As on the high ground, Ohio, they take down Ben-Hur. Dude, they set him up for it. As the chase away, looking to kill off Mushi. Miracle trying to kill him. Can't get in range with the meld strike. As they do kill off both the Undying and that Centaur earlier.
Ember, what the hell are you doing here?
That was bizarre. Okay. Well, they get the kill. So another one goes down.
And they gave up Ancient Seal to the Rubik. And that lasts forever with Arcane Supremacy, which he actually went for maxed out telekinesis. I guess the lower cooldown is very, very valuable this game, being able to keep the Templar or the Ember Spirit under control. But yeah, freaking Ancient Seal on Rubik and you have a Morphling on your team who did not go for the shotgun build, which is the right call. In this game, he definitely needs to go more defensive, because if he dies, they lose the game. But as long as he's staying alive, he is very, very effective. He doesn't need to burst anyone down. He just needs to keep dancing around these Radiant heroes. So yeah, that fight did not go well. I don't know what Ember Spirit was doing. VT Faded entered the fight way too late, and there was no hero worth assassinating. Unless if you can kill the Morphling, don't enter the fight. They keep feeding on Frev. It's not worth it anymore. Leave Frev alone.
I know, honestly. I mean, he's such a juicy target, though. You just want to run in there and kill him.
Yeah, juicy 2.4k HP Vanguard Hood. Can't wait to kill him.
Just think about it. It's 1 and 8 for him so far, but that's like the best stat line that you could hope for at this point. 23 to 22 as we are still less than 1,000 gold lead between these two teams. The quick jump away. Miracle has the Flame Guard on him a little bit longer. And at least for now, not too many objectives really taken either. There's still the mid-tier 1 tower, which T1 you would assume really would want to take down, as we're probably getting closer towards the Roche taking potential time.
There's no rush for them, because once they win a team fight on the Radiant half the map, because every single fight has happened on Dire.
Oh,
now they
rooted.
chains the Ember.
Jump in. Look at him. BT Faded takes so much damage there. Although now he's rooted. He might be in a little bit of trouble. Chain Frost back the other way. No, they find the kill as they take down the Ember. Ohio also going to fall. Mushi left all alone as they just gobble that man on up. And Forev here to take down the tower afterwards.
Yeah, so this is why they didn't really care about taking the tier 1, because as soon as they win a fight on this side of the river, then they can immediately take objectives. They quickly claim the tier 1 mid, and now they're going to go to Roche, and there's no chance of a contest here. Ben-Hur would have to be smoking something fierce to go for this snatch. Oh my god, they're pinging it.
Dude, we're in April. It's happening. It's almost the 20th. Let's go.
420 all month, boy.
Xiaoyu throws out
What
the
are you
overwhelming
doing?
odds, the lift, the pull back in.
Why did he use them?
He sensed greatness, and now it's coming back the other direction. Blade Mail out. Roche almost dead. There are almost these heroes respawning, but they don't have anywhere to TP to, and now
What
they're
the hell is this initiation?
so deep. They are in so deep. Paulson living. Silence there. Onto Forev yet again. They wanted to duel them. They just can't stop killing him. They literally cannot. They have to attempt to try.
I'm not quite sure why Yokum used a telekinesis Legion Commander as opposed to just letting him land into Forev's hoof stomp.
Oh,
America
duel?
swaps back.
Okay, this is a big
he's
kill.
not
If they can
attribute
get it, they
shifting.
get the kill. That's Aegis down. Big win. Forev chasing and realizing they don't want to take that fight. Miracle stuck around too long. He had Manta. Oh, yeah, he might have had Manta on cooldown, actually. That might have been what that was.
I mean, either way, he didn't shift in time. They immediately smoke up. I don't even know who you really prioritize
Run
right now.
at you, Dota. Oh, but he got his blink canceled, so they couldn't get the arena initiation, and T1, as they chase, were not able to find an opening there. So a little bit unfortunate in your dream getting his blink canceled. That would have been a huge arena otherwise.
Yeah, and he had a DD rune at the time also, so almost definitely would have been able to burst someone. They get a scan on Xiaoyu, but they're just going to back off. Very, very peculiar sequence of events. Both teams are looking very panicky, to be honest.
They just want to fight.
I'm down with that, but like they're taking fights very haphazardly. It's like kind of clumsy initiation, and then whenever they back out, they're like half backing out. They're not fully retreating. People are Forev. It's
Another
the Forev
round.
story.
He is going to die. Poor guy. They are showing up with a couple more, but there's no initiation that's going to
Oh
come
my
out
god, he stole a duel. And he has a Ghost Scepter. So he could just Ghost Scepter duel like the Templar Assassin.
That sounds like a terrible idea, though. He's just going to get blown up afterwards and give dual damage to the TA.
No, but like if you Ghost Scepter yourself first, you won't. I mean, you're ethereal.
Yeah.
Ethereal still works. Disarms don't work, I think.
Well, I'm saying, like, but then, like, Skywrath comes in.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, who's more important, the Rubik or the Templar Assassin?
That's true. That's fair. Uh-oh. Spear lifted. Oh, press the attack off.
Oh, silence.
Silence. Chain Frost. Careful, careful. Mushi gets jumped on. They already have that tombstone down, but Paulson is getting gobbled up as Miracle tries to chase down these other two. They found at least the Ohio Skywrath, able to take him down. Miracle on the other side. Zhao Yu kills off Yokum. Now, Miracle does have an opening here if he wants to go, but I think he just needs to back up. It's a little bit too scary. Ben-Hur still looking for that chase down, and he's going to waveform out.
Oh man, Forev is alive? What?
I know. I don't know how to handle this.
Well, there was 2 BKB debuts on Radiant. That was the 10-second BKB on Templar Assassin and the 10-second BKB on the Legion Commander. So, unsurprisingly, they win the fight pretty dominantly. Rubik's not able to do anything. Mars, the arena is basically useless. He got silenced instantly, but even if he did get it off, at this point, TA and LC can just walk in and out of it, so it's not as scary as it once was. But now, when's the power spike going to go the other way around?
Oh, they just got a Spirit Vessel, so that could be one thing that really helps. Although I guess you've still got Manta on Morphlane.
Yeah, I'm not... Oh.
Goodbye, Paulison.
It's another duel.
All right.
I was kind of joking about the infinite scaling of Xiaoyu, but if they're going to keep feeding off of these really, really poorly positioned T1 heroes, then maybe she might outcarry the Morphling at this rate. Oh, he sees Mushi.
Turned upon, waveform forward. That was really aggressive there. They found him. Can they kill him off in time? No! Skywar's Mage ulti comes down. Mystic Flare not nearly enough damage. A follow-up stun. Trying to back away. And it looks like they are going to be able to be at the back out. It's Forev that's losing his life most likely. But the rest of his team is escaping. All right.
All right, well, that's another set of BKBs, at least on the Templar and did Legion pop hers? No, Legion still has her 9 seconds. So TA BKB is down now for 45 seconds. They're still kind of pushing this up. And Centaur has buyback, although he doesn't have Stampede if he does buyback. Miracle goes in.
Got him caught yet again. Ben-Hur dead. Just like that, it happens so quickly. And now on the other side, there is the duel. This time, lift up, Yule Scepter trying to back away. Zhao Yu looks like he will be able to escape. Stolen duel yet again, Ohio. Going to get killed.
He didn't steal it immediately. If he stole it immediately, he could have canceled that BKB TP. And now they spear up the Ember Spear. What is Ember Spear always doing at the end of these fights?
What a winner. As they get the triple kill on Miracle.
26 damage. Let's go. Did Rubik take the 60 damage out? No, he didn't. Damn it.
Don't worry, he's going to have that 60 soon.
What a coward.
Dude, big stuff. As we get close to this 30-minute mark.
This was a very silly game. That's all I have to say about the matter. 60 kills. We have maintained the 2 kill per minute that we basically started out the game with. That the pace has not slowed at all.
There's been like no tower damage either. It's just like all just punching each other in the face and seeing who's going to back off first. And neither team is. They're comfortable playing at this pace. Mushi gets down a really good ward. There's some good warding coming out right now from the Radiant as they spot out a lot of these areas where T1 are going to be wrapping between when they're not trying to kill each other. Oh, Mushi, though. Nice.
He steals the outpost.
Nice.
Hella value. Get the Stampede slow. Wow, they blow the arena for this. It's a pretty short cooldown.
Duel turnaround. Crazy as hell as they get the Chain Frost off, as well as the Mystic Flare. Isn't it enough? They get the dual victory and turn on to Forev now. Zhao Yu, after that Sand King from last game, finally has had a game on this Legion and is looking great. Looking for more. Yoke him.
What's going on?
They got him. Lift, Spirit Vessel out. Zhao Yu chase another one. Got the Ghost Scepter, but eventually he is going to be killed off. A double for Zhao Yu. This dude is having a hell of a game. Almost 200 dual damage.
Jesus. And he's making his way to level 25. So it's a very real possibility. It's surprisingly underfarmed, though, for the amount of dual victory that he, like, the number of kills. He's participated in 23. He's 10, 2, and 13 on Legion Commander. And I imagine 8 of those are Forev deaths.
Yeah. I want to see how much...
The other 8 assists are Forev deaths also.
He's got, like, one of the lowest CS in the game also. That's why I wanted to check out on that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes it a little bit more reasonable.
They take down the tier 2 mid. They're going to take down the tier 2 bottom. Suddenly, CR starting to take some objectives. Roche capable of responding in another 45 seconds. But it feels like they've kind of turned a corner in this game.
They have stemmed the bleeding, for sure. And it's only 30 minutes into the game, which is so crazy to me to see. Like I've restated it in multiple ways, and then every time I see the stat line again, I'm like, wow, that's bizarre.
You want to see a
Forever.
dead
No,
centaur?
please, not like this.
Centaur? This dude's super gone. Another round of kills, another victory. On the other side, they already used the In Your Dream ultimate as Ember. BT faded. They just don't have the lockdown for him, though. He can just Remnant away afterwards.
They're chasing the Remnant, though. Oh, we got juked, son.
Oh, nice one. But Rubik, stolen Remnant. Lift up, Spirit Vessel to turn. Do they have any extra lockdown at all? Ooh, good blink away. Zhao Yu chasing. BT faded, pull back in again, press the attack, chasing for more, stealing, press the attack. They really don't have the lockdown for Ember as he just walks away from them over and over.
Ember is the best lockdown for Ember, and Miracle, he has a few more seconds left on this Ember replica. Oh, he misses the chance.
Wave. Chase.
Okay.
He's got it right there. Gets him killed. Okay.
Okay.
Did Ember not have any more remnants? Yeah, he didn't have any more.
He had no mana also, so he couldn't even use himself anymore.
Right.
Meanwhile, Split Pusher Extraordinaire Skywrath Mage is taking care of bot tier 3, and Frev finally sees one person that he won't die to instantly. Oh, I spoke too soon. Paulson. 250 damage, 68 kills, 33 minutes.
Dude, this guy's huge. And now he's got an AC done too. Zhao Yu is like terrifying this game.
What is this net worth graph? It looks like a goddamn Bob Ross painting. Some happy little mountains.
Exactly. Oh, trying to sneak some Roche here. You gotta be careful. Okay, they found Ohio right at the start. He's dead. Does have buyback already used now on the Ember. So they try and chase down Ben-Hur. Focusing that kill onto Mushi. Just when it was looking great for CR, suddenly T1 are going to be able to take down Roche. Like, a couple of sort of ill-advised movements across the map. They don't have supports to defend against this, and I think that they just get this Roche. Only Roche.
I don't know why they didn't take Roche. After they took down that mid tier 2 and bot tier 2, like, was Roche not up or something?
Dude, look at this. Dude, look at Zhao Yu right now. He's baiting his illusion. He's waiting. He wanted to jump on, like, a poor
spider leg right to that booty.
Oh, he wanted it so badly.
Is he intentionally taunting every time he activates spider legs? Because it looks hilarious.
I think so.
He's like kicking his legs up at the same time. It's too serious right now. I'll keep my eye on him though.
Spamming the taunt. That's how you gotta do it. All right, DD Morphlane. The game is almost officially over at this point with the press the attack. Not really, but it's just scary. And again, the net worth swings back the other direction. Back and forth we go. It's never been more than 3,000 gold lead for either team.
Which is wild.
Yeah. Absolutely insane.
Oh my gosh, Xiaoyu gets like some time to attack this tower. He can straight up. Okay.
Oh my god. He's in trouble.
Run.
He's in a lot of trouble. Okay. Didn't want to chase him. Oh, he used both of his waveform charges already.
Bro, he took that tier 3 tower down like a third HP.
Yeah. Yeah, it's scary.
He doesn't even have like a Desolator or Orbit Destruction or anything. Oh, Stampede.
The AC is nice, but yeah. Not a ton.
Takes out his anger. Oh, never mind. He won't even get that. He won't even get the Lich.
Are you kidding me? Another duel victory. Forev, my man. We gotta talk.
Man, he faded also. He gets critical HP.
Ooh. Trap?
Radiant Trap, so it's his. And he's gonna get away.
Okay. So they get the back out there.
I don't understand how he keeps getting into these situations. I feel like I'm always watching a fight, and then after I'm done watching the fight, then all of a sudden I'm watching Ember Spirit near death.
It feels like it's his job in this game to be the one that's creating like as much chaos as possible. Definitely.
But for who? Who is he making space for?
You know, I don't know. For the Legion. Like, Legion is a monster right now. She's almost got 300.
If she like, I'm surprised she's walking the lane. If she like spider leg this way and blinked into the tower.
Press the attack. Doing a lot
of
DPS. Jumping
Are they
forward,
racing?
Trying to go for it. He's got caught in the Mystic Flare. Miracle down super low, but not dead yet. They turn on the Lich. Going to be able to find that kill too. Buyback coming from the Lich. Still Legion doing what she can up top here. Taking racks. Well, the rest of the side of T1 is stuck in the base. Now, they can still get racks themselves, but Legion has already out-split pushed them. She does so much damage. And all they got is the tier 3.
Miracle's super strengthed up right now, so he can't do very much damage. And it's up to Forev to defend this. I'm pretty sure Xiaoyu can like almost solo Forev at this point, but he's going to leave him alone in case other people TP. They still have an Aegis on the side of T1. They did not commit fully for that push, but they didn't successfully take a Rex. And Legion Commander single-handedly split pushes one lane and is not TPing back yet.
Butterfly done on the Morphlane, deciding again not to go for that E-Blade as the root is there. Legion sees that they're back, is going to TP in to try and defend against this. Jump forward, looking for the duel. Are they going to find it?
Oh, they bought
It's
the
immediately
Lincolns.
there. There's going to be the Blade Mail back the other direction, but dead. Winner again. Do they have any extra forms of control? They've got the Sinister Gaze if they want to use this. They pull him back in, trying to bring him down low. Isn't it enough? They get it. They take down Miracle. No buyback on him right now. Dead for 100 seconds. Paulinson's gone as well. CR just had a flurry of action, and now we're in control of the game again.
Everyone just stared at Morphling. No one did anything. Rubik didn't do anything.
Oh, did it wear
Mars
off?
couldn't blink Arena. Why would and they have to know that Morphling doesn't have buyback, right? Because he just finished off the Satanic. So, oh my god,
that's crazy! I can't believe that just happened. Rubik, I think, tried to steal press the attack instead again and got duel instead. But now, you know, what the hell are you going to do at this point? You don't have your Morphling. He's dead and does not have buyback. 2,000 gold away. I can't believe that they made that move. And they just lost. Like, how do you defend against this at this point? Like, Forev? Really? They throw out another spear. In Your Dream is on top of him, trying to take down Xiao Yu. The duel is there.
Duel.
Maybe a chance, a possibility, a hope, but Xiao
no,
Yu,
she wins
he
it.
even wins that duel. But she's dead for 100 seconds now. Never mind. I have no idea what's happening in this game. The Tombstone is still strong as they get the spear pushed back. Oh no, how triple remnant forward hits onto nothing. It's a little bit of damage over time, but it's not looking like it's enough. Now Stealing Chains catching onto this Ember. Do they have enough right-click damage? 20 seconds until Morphling is back up. T1 have been able to hold. My god.
Well, so whenever I was saying that they know that Morphling doesn't have buyback, I meant Dire knows that their own teammate doesn't have buyback because they can see how much gold he has. Radiant has no idea that he doesn't have buyback. Sure, it's likely that he may not, seeing as how he just completed a massive major item, but also it's like a very late game situation, and you should always save buyback in these situations. It's not like he had a rapier that the Satanic Aegis would have been enough to tide them over. So they did not want to fully commit, I think, for a turnaround fight.
Look at this. The bets at 40 minutes are like 1 to 2 barely. Like, no, they have no idea what to do in this game. I don't know what's happening.
Dude, I have never seen so many dots. When I press F6, there are so many dots on this timeline.
Yeah, this game is insane. And we're back to like 50-50. 51 to 49 at 40 minutes. Unreal.
Outpost challenges.
The Legion now got the plus 40 dual damage, and now she's up at 328 dual damage. Nobody's in the base right now to defend against this, so they, like, Radiant have to know they're out on the map looking. As they hold the Arcane Rune, gonna back up and try and defend against this, it looks like.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It seems like they want to actually... Oh, okay. So for a second, Miracle had Rapier queued up. Now he's like, wait, maybe perhaps I should go to more
BKB.
pragmatic option and get a BKB instead.
Hey, Forev, what's happening, my man?
Give me the damage.
They want it badly. They're not going to get the dual damage this time. Dude, finally, it happens. And now, have they overextended Xiao Yu? BKB tries to run. Spider legs, get me out. TP up away on the high ground, and they manage to break and kill the Legion.
Chekhov's Centaur. You spend the entire game killing him, and that may have been your downfall. Legion Commander does not have buyback, and she is the hardest carry. Oh my gosh, she's 190 gold short of buyback. There's a bounty. No, there's no bounty. The minimap lied to me.
Yeah.
Oh, VT faded. He's gonna stall out. Push up this mid creep wave.
They don't know that there's no buyback on the Legion
They have a bunch
either.
of traps.
It's the same type of thing, right?
They can't push.
Yeah, they can't. They can't push.
They can't backdoor either. There
Although,
is a leveler.
Wait a minute. Yeah, that leveler. The leveler Morphling. Any DD runes?
But he doesn't. He's not as like statted out crazy as some Morphlings are at this stage. He's not
we'll see. He's break. Oh, that's the frost armor. That's really good.
Yeah, and they still have glyph also.
I mean,
So
they're
they'll
still
take a range
taking
Rex.
They're taking melee parries. Dude, leveler Morphling. He isn't even... Oh my god. How is this fair?
Radiant structures
Can somebody, like, working at Valve just look at this and be like, please?
I think this is pretty reasonable. It's a 41 minute, and you're just taking a single Rax and under backdoor. I think that's fair for a hard carry.
Okay. Okay.
Now, tier 4s on the other hand, that's a different story.
They missed the spear to pull him back in. Silence, but look at Morphle. He's just going for it. Like, tier 4 is going to be assaulted now. They get the 3-person stomp, jump forward onto that Ember, buyback coming. They have the Chain Frost bouncing around, not doing enough damage yet. Tombstone is also down. They're controlling this Morphling. He managed to get the Manta Style off, though. Ben-Hur in some trouble. Disarm BKB
Legion's
running away.
up now.
Legion showing up. They need to get the heck out of here.
No,
This
not
Legion
Forev.
is
No one
terrifying.
cares about Forev.
They take down Forev again. God damn you, Forev.
Awesome.
Paulison's dead. Can they find any more? It doesn't look like it. Yokum gonna TP out. So they buy back immediately on the Mars and the Centaur. Tier 4 towers weren't taken there. And
All right, who all has
Roche,
buyback?
50 seconds away.
50 seconds, but that's a Rubik trap, so both of them are gonna know. Both teams are gonna know whenever Roche is up. So Morphling has buyback, Legion has buyback, Templar has buyback. All the important heroes have buyback right now. So I don't think this game's gonna end.
Yeah, less than 1,000 gold lead, 41 to 44, unless there's like some massive overplay that happens here.
Radiant should totally wait for Roche. They have all the map control in the world right now. They do not need to push this advantage.
This is a little bit scary. Root is there. I mean, they want to get another duel victory here. They want to just try and end the game if possible. They walk forward, find it for a second. Can they kill him off in time?
Oh my god,
it's
what
a lot of
spear
damage out there.
arena.
Is it enough to keep him dead? They do bring down the Morphling. Buyback comes for Miracle. They got to back out now. BKB run away, but do they have the chase? Stampede off cooldown in 6 seconds. BT faded, tries to back out of there. Chase forward spear, not going to connect. They have Stampede again if they want to use it. Are they going to chase? Somebody on the team made the call to back out. I think that's the right play.
They can't take Roche now.
Yeah.
Their two strongest team fighters are dead.
Right.
Because of an amazing arena, and BKBs are still going to be down for a very, very long time. It's a rapier on TA, by the way. She pops the trap to let them know. I mean, maybe she thought it was going to get countered.
Stampede used now, looking for anybody.
Bro,
not
just,
finding
just
though.
take the Roche. Let's go.
All right.
It's an Aegis and a Refresher.
We're getting down to the down and dirty here. In the meantime, creeps are pushing in on their base, so they're going to need to be able to go back afterwards and push out all their side lanes on T1.
Undying's respawning, so I think he'll be able to handle it. Although, this is the last tier 4 tower, and Undying's not going to get there in time. He didn't draw aggro. Okay. Oh my god.
Down
this
to the
is
wire.
A game. This is a game of Dota 2.
Duel, mid lane. Rubik got the Ghost Scepter off in time. Actually, no, it was a duel. Turn back the other way. They get the stun. Forev's there as well. Legion stuck around a bit too long.
Lift.
Oh, Shadow Blade. It's not going to be coming up in time. Press the attack. It's not there. Dead and done. VT faded. Will be able to find the kill on the Rubik, but needs to back out now. No more remnants. Got a second longer. He's got the Aghanims, but he goes down. Dead for 2 minutes right now, and no buyback. He used it earlier. Wanted to save the Legion, but ends up costing him his own life.
Yeah, I mean, the Legion has buyback, though. He doesn't.
True enough. I mean, again, you have these moments where everything's going insane, like it's all gone crazy, and you make one misplay. Speaking of which, Mushi.
Mushi, no,
you
it's not
you need to be alive here, Mushi. You've got to be a liver. Force staff to the low ground,
nice.
Miracle chase.
He's coming.
Dead. He's super dead. He does have buyback though. So not the end.
Was anyone gold short? No one was gold short of rapier. Okay, we got 2 rapiers on deck now. One from Miracle's Morphling and one for this Templar Assassin who's still holding it dear to her life.
Dude, with the leveler out there as well. Oh my god, that's gonna be really tough.
Well, the Ben-Hur has a Prince's Knife, and so Prince's Knife plus Meld Bash, you could totally catch this Morphling by surprise, but you have to burn through his Aegis. Who did the Refresher Shard go on to? Forev. Okay.
Tombstone down.
Oh my god, they are ripping through this tower.
It's so quick. There's the duel, but he gets the
the
6-handed
blade
glove.
mail.
The reaction isn't enough. It's not going to be enough. Zhao Yu takes down the Morphling only one time. They've got to go for a round 2 here. They need something desperately to make this work as they turn now, try and take down Paulson, being into him. It's a lot of damage, but it's not looking like enough. Ben-Hur turn onto the side, try and take down Miracle. The Ancient is falling so quick, but they got to run away. Can they bring him down in time? Miracle turns around, takes down that Legion. They need to jump in from this TA, but they don't have the Rapier. They don't have a chance, as they are eventually going to lose this game. T1 take it 2-0. Dude.
97 kills, 47 minutes.
Yeah, that was insane.
That was insane. That was... I CR definitely need to work on their late game decision making. There were way too many panicky moments from VT Faded throughout, like, a lot of the game. Actually, VT Faded was just not in the right place at the right time. They like it was both teams just like smashing their foreheads into each other, because I don't think any side lanes. I don't think any heroes went into any side lanes for like the last 20 minutes of the game. I think they were all just all rushing down mid.
Yeah.
And it was just pure deathmatch style gulag mano-a-mano T1 VCR. And ultimately T1 come out on top because Morphling is still the strongest hero in the game, despite Xiao Yu's best efforts. 460 dual damage to end the game with.
That was crazy. Yeah, he had a really good performance, I think, on this Legion. Particularly after that Sand King game. Like, you could see that he was just frustrated and wanted to be on something where you could feel like we could make more plays. And he definitely was. He was the star of the show, at least in this game. Him and Farev. They were buddy giving each other
where there
looks.
is light, there must be dark.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I think that it's pretty easy to try and like beat up on VT Faded at this point if people are out there watching the game and seeing it, considering that him dying at the end there was what ended up being able to let the game be finished by T1. But there were so many individual moments throughout this game where you could have said this person should have been over there and that person should have been over there, but at the end of the day, it did feel like, we talked about it. At the end of the day, Morphling is the hardest carry, and the game got to that late game scenario. And you know what? Leveler Rapier, it's hard to deal with. Man, good game.
Great game.
GG.
It's definitely it's good experience for both teams for sure, because there are not many situations where you get a game like that, and so this is the kind of game that you will pull up the replay and you will be able to extract so much information in terms of what to do in these types of situations, because that's the most important thing for a new roster is like everyone's played a laning phase before. Every game of Dota you have to go through the laning phase, but only a very, very small percentage of games of Dota do you get to this. It wasn't even that late, it was 46 minutes, but like the post 40-minute mark where like objectives aren't as clear anymore because like, oh, we've taken down 2 Raxes, there's only 1 Rax remaining, the tier 4s are down, so maybe we could backdoor it. Oh, we have a rapier, how do we deal with protecting someone who has a rapier? So it's valuable experience for both teams, but T1 ended up winning, and deservedly so.
All right, well, we'll see what ends up happening in our next series. I don't know if it's going to be able to match the tempo. I mean, then unironically, the next series might have less kills than that game. We'll see how it goes. But it's going to be Adroit facing off against Reality Rift. Stay tuned, everybody. That one should be starting in, I would imagine, around 20 minutes is what the timing has been in the past. But we'll see if it's something a little bit different. But stay tuned, and we'll let you guys know what's happening. Throw a countdown up on screen, and then we'll see you for the second series. Adios.